In this episode of Flea Market Rescue, I'm going to take you to two flea markets. One I absolutely couldn't get enough of, and the other one, well, I'm not quite sure I'm going to be back. And don't forget, tonight is online shopping, so at the end of this video, you're going to get to see everything that's going to be listed on the website. So if you're ready to dive into this week's episode, then let's go ahead and just do that. If you're new to my channel, I just want to welcome you. My name's Kelly Sherry. I do a lot of home decor makeovers and furniture flips. I love taking you along as we go thrifting, garage sailing, and flea marketing. So if you're interested in learning how to do some of this, I hope that you'll subscribe to my channel and ring the bell. That way you'll get notified every time I post a new video. We have arrived. Our first stop was at the Flat Rock Flea Market, and it was at a speedway. Now, I had never been there before, but I heard a lot of great things about it. Now, you always want to take a wagon when you go to a flea market. We're going to Flat Rock. So excited. Got our wagon. We're ready. Now, my first impression when I was walking up into the speedway, I was like, wow, look at all this stuff. Old metal lawn chairs, architectural pieces. I was like, oh my gosh, I couldn't get there fast enough. As I started looking around, I was like, okay, you're just going to have to really look through all this stuff. I was noticing there was no prices on anything. But I have to say, the stuff I was looking at was pretty interesting. I mean, just look at that gorgeous mirror back there. They had old iron gates. They had artwork, old frames that were just gorgeous, and then even leaded windows. But again, there were no prices on any of this. So this frame had caught my eye, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to ask them. And I have to say, I was really surprised. Look at this frame, you guys. $8. It's huge, and look at the detail on it. That's right, you guys, $8. Can you believe it? I couldn't wait to see what else I could get. My next find was even better. So they wanted $20 for all these. I think these are great. Do you guys know that usually a sheet like this is $20 alone? There must have been like 8 of them, and they gave them to me for $20. So what you can do with these, yes, you can use them on a ceiling like I did here in the store. However, you can cut these in half, make a simple wood frame, and nail them on there, and then you can get anywhere from $32 to $42 for each of them. So here's an example of what you can do with those ceiling tiles. I bought this a few years back, and as you can see, they made just a wood frame here, a simple wood frame, and as you can see, it is nailed on there. You just stain the frame, make it really simple. And this, I paid $42 for it, and she was selling them like hotcakes. So this is just another example of what you can do with the ceiling tile. Now, some of these were not in the best shape. They had a lot of rust to them. However, you could just paint over them and they would look good. Just like what we did for the shop here. And I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. I have a show coming up, and I think these are going to bring in some good money. The vendor had us make some piles, so I just put that frame over the tiles, and I was like, wow, freshen up the tile a little, and look how cool that would look behind there. Anything's a possibility. I probably should have asked how much these buckets were, because I probably could have picked them up pretty cheap. They had some cement pieces there too. Like, this vendor really had some good stuff. This looks like it was picked from an abandoned backyard, and it even had all the vines on it. It was a little eerie. As I was looking around at this booth, I ran into Karen from Ohio. Do you remember she came to my grand opening? Hi everyone, this is Karen. She drove all the way from
Sylvania, Ohio.
Yes,
over 2 hours.
Just to come see us and go to our grand opening here. So I am so thankful. Her and her husband go all over. They're such wonderful people. Her husband is so sweet. He even helped me pack the wagon because I had ceiling tiles, a frame, a table. So he helped me get it all in there so I could get it to the car. Anyway, after I finished up with that booth, I decided to keep going and just kind of look at a few of the other booths. Now, mind you, this is not a big flea market, so you really can get through it pretty quickly. As you know, enamel is pretty big right now. At $5, I really don't think that I could sell these, so I just kind of admired all of it. Wow, wee, look at that. That definitely is a work of art. Now I really kind of like this wire basket that hangs, you know, the one that the radio's in. However, when I asked him how much it was, he said it was $15. Now I don't know that I could really make any money on that, so I just kind of passed on it. But I thought it was pretty cool. Oh wait, is that some Ray Dunn I see? We're gonna have to take a look because Ray Dunn sells. But not at $15. There's no way I could resell this. I don't even put it at this price. I was starting to get a little discouraged. That is until I came across this guy. He was like the first guy. He had a lot of architectural pieces and his prices were really good. Now I did end up getting a table from him and also a small little ladder. Unfortunately, I don't know why, but I don't have any film footage of it. But yes, I bought the ladder for $8 and the table I think was $20, but it was well worth it. I was eyeballing this. However, when I asked him how much, he said, give me $70. Now I do not want to pay $70, so I passed on this. I met up with my mom shortly after this, and she could not wait to get out of here, which I completely understand because, one, there was only 2 really good booths, and the rest were a little bit more on the higher side, and there really wasn't a whole lot to see. So she wanted to leave and head to Davisburg because that was going on that day. All right, so we left that one, and now we're heading to Davisburg. However, it is like raining cats and dogs, but the weather shows it's nice there. I mean, it's cloudy, but it's not raining at all. It's not supposed to rain at all till 5. Sure enough, it was not raining there, and we were happy to be there. Now, if you remember, we were there last year, and we found a lot of great stuff. Remember when Debbie found this star? All right, Debbie's getting this for $5. Yep, so I knew it was going to be a great show here. What are you going to do with that?
But you know how that goes. It comes and goes.
Drill a hole.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get
And
out of the
then
way.
you can paint this or leave it as it is, and then put in a little Christmas tree.
A little Christmas tree. Oh, that would be good. And since everything's 50%, I think you should grab some. Oh, you got a whole stack.
Yep.
So yesterday they were $4. Today they're $2. I think we need to get some. What do you think? Because we were there on Sunday, the last day of the show, everyone was marking stuff half off. So I think that is the way to go.
Yeah, and they're big too.
They're real nice size, yeah. So we ended up buying that whole tub of springs for like $15. You can put Santa heads on there, snowman heads. They're just going to be great for the holidays. Oh my gosh, I have to have these chairs. She gave them to me for $15, which I thought was a steal. Will you look at this? Oh my gosh, you guys, I love what she did. She took an old sink, she put it on a pedestal, added a little bit of like, you know, plants in there. Love it. Hey, look you guys, more ceiling tiles. Let's take a peek inside. Wow, she has the knack for decorating. Love how her booth looks. We actually saw her in Springfield last year. So this was her booth at Springfield last year. Her name's Tracy and she goes under the name Curate. I'll leave a link in the description in case you want to look her up. A lot of her things were like sold when I got there. I did end up buying this clock though.
So what time is it, Kelly?
It is time to get this clock. Anyway, here's a peek at her booth here in Davisburg. I need some of this. I don't know what it's called, but I like it. It would look great in a vase. That was some eye candy, wasn't it?
It's for Christmas to make a little arrangement with the deer.
Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I like that. I found a lot of cool stuff here at this booth that I'm about to show you. Now this booth is by Cottage Girl Vintage. I'll leave a link in the description so you can look her up. We actually bought things at this very booth last year when we were here in Davisburg. She had some really cool stuff last year, and this year was no exception. As a matter of fact, I think Debbie bought those white pumpkins there, and then my mom bought the colorful ones down below. Yeah, she definitely had a lot of great stuff last year. I don't know if you guys remember, but last year I bought one of these doors from her. I painted it black, I put a decal on it, and I made it into an awesome Halloween sign. Anyway, when I was looking at her booth this time, I spotted this blackbird and I just knew I had to have it. I love him. He has like that black stone type of feel to him. I think I'm going to have to get this bird cage too. That dog's pretty cute. He's a planter too. Speaking of planters, did you guys see the one I got off Amazon, these sheep? I had wanted it for a while and my sister got me an Amazon card. Check these out. I put some thrift store greenery in them and oh my gosh, I love them. They look great in my cottage. I'll leave a link in the description just in case you guys want to get one of your own. Anyway, that white dog, he was a planter too. And I was like, oh my gosh, I should get him. But I ended up in the end just deciding not to. But that's okay because I ended up getting a lot of stuff from her. And she even gave me a great deal on the stuff I did buy. When I was checking out, I talked to her a little bit and she was telling me how she went to France and she went to flea markets there. Oh my gosh, wouldn't that be a dream, you guys? She actually has a store in Fenton, Michigan, so you guys should check her out on Instagram or Facebook. Again, I'll leave a link in the description. I bought 2 of her ferns. I couldn't help it. They were only $4 and one of them is going to look good in that wire cage. I always wanted to make a wreath with these. I saw it on Pinterest. I thought it was so cool. Maybe I'll do it this year. I don't know. You could always turn those into little pumpkins too, just like we did with the bunt pan. Oh, I really like these. I probably could make these on my Glowforge. I might have to get these. She only wants $1. I think we can swing that. Now, if this had been $8 or $10, I probably would have got this bird cage because as you've seen before, I do a lot of projects with these half bird cages. You can do some really cool stuff. Like that last treasure I did. Anyway, he wanted $14 for that, so I just kind of passed on this one. Oh my gosh, I have to have this frame. Now, I was thinking, if she wants $35 for this whole thing, I wonder if she'll sell the mirror and frame by itself. And I asked her, and sure enough, she said sure. So it just goes to show you, it never hurts to ask. She sold this to me for $15. Wow, I love this. For $45, I'm gonna have to get it. What am I gonna do with it, you ask? Well, a lot of the high-end booths in Springfield, what they do is they have trunks like this, and they display all their frames that they have for sale. And since I have a store, I thought it would be cool in there. So I think that's probably what I'm gonna do with that. The next booth I came across was so charming, and come to find out, she watches Flea Market Rescue. Her booth is called Kendra's Corner, and she does some fabulous work. Well, you guys just take a look.
Oh, you guys, look at how cute these are.
Oh, you know I had to get one. I got the one with his eyes closed over there on the right.
Little shelf sitters. You know how we love birds. Oh, this is cute too. I like that. She has some cute stuff. Oh, look at these. Are these awesome or what? Love, love, love this. I like that white one too.
I had to get this too. I thought this was so clever. She took one of those IOD molds and made the pig, and then she put it on a block of wood and made it distressed. Love it. My mom was even buying stuff too.
Her booth is so cute, isn't it?
Yes, it's very cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is Kendra, you guys. You're going to want to look her up because she has wonderful stuff and her prices are fabulous.
I know, that's really cute too. I know she has some good ideas. She has a lot of signs. You know how I love signs. That one's very cool. Oh, look at this, you guys, a half pot. And you know what? Her prices are so good too.
So again, that's Kendra at Kendra's Corner, and I'll leave a link in the description for you. Every time I see these, I think of Debbie.
Irons have a million uses. I use them to put on things when I'm gluing something or repairing something. I use them for door stops. I use them for a bookend for my cookbooks and stuff.
Oh my.
All right, I think I'm going to need these rusty stars down here.
I could definitely do something with this for $2.
Oh, I like the little bunny and even the herb sign. The architectural piece with the hooks is really cool too. I like the cherub too. I knew I liked that booth. Of course, it's our friends at the Artful Road. We saw them at the Utica Flea Market, and then at Davison last year, I even bought some wooden shoes. Do you guys remember that? People use them as like decor on the wall. You can add a hook, and then you can hang things from it. Anyway, I love our friends at the Artful Road, and I'll leave a link in the description for them as well. So then I ran into a Step Back in Time Vintage. You remember them, they sell the junk monkey paint. They had all the different colors, you guys remember? Anyway, as I started to look around in their booth, I saw all their cool things and everything, but what I noticed is they didn't have their junk monkey paint out. So I talked to them and they told me they didn't want to put all their paint out because of the weather, but then they went on to tell me that Junk Monkey was supposed to have a new line of paint coming out, and then they just never did it, and then now they're not going to be making it. So if you were hoping to get some Junk Monkey paint, Karen said that she has a lot of the colors that you can't get anymore. I'll leave a link in the description so that you can get in contact with her if there's something that you want from Junk Monkey. Because yeah, they're not going to be making it anymore, which is a shame because I was really liking their paint. Balk. I'm going to have to get this. And they only want $1 for this. Look, I found another cutout. I got to get this too. Wow, look at the old doors. More ceiling tiles, you guys. I think it really pays to come on the last day because these drawers are only $2.
They're only $2 each. It's only $1. And he has tons.
And all these spindles, this guy just wants to get rid of them. He's like, make me an offer.
Well, this is like our second cart full here.
We definitely got a lot of great stuff today. Now let's see if we can get it in the car.
All right, you guys. We literally filled this car. I'm going to show you the trunk. Got stuff in here. I bought this. We got stuff in there. I think we did pretty good.
What did I think about Flat Rock? Well, for me personally, if it wasn't for those 2 booths, I probably would have not found anything. So was it worth the drive, an hour and 15 minutes? For me, probably not if I hadn't found those 2 booths. Will I go back? Probably not. Now, Davisburg, on the other hand, that never disappoints. There's just so much to see here, and it's just a really nice show. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you guys. When I was at Davisburg, I ran into Elizabeth, who makes those cute witch dolls, and she told me that there is a store opening up right by me in Dryden. So I had to take a screenshot of this. Sure enough, on Hollow Corners Road, there's this beautiful barn, and inside it has all kinds of stuff. The name of their business is Two Hens and a Chick, and I just kind of want to show you a little bit what's in the barn. I'll tell you what, by the time I left, I had bought a dresser, a table, and a clock.
All right, you guys, look what I just bought here. I love it. Look at this dresser. And then I'm also getting this clock too. You're going to have to come here, you guys.
Now, unfortunately, they don't ship, and they are only open every other weekend. However, if you're going to come visit me, plan a weekend that they're open, and you can hit both of them because these women are just lovely, and they have a lot of great things in their barn. Just so you guys know, we're open 5 days a week. We're open Tuesday through Saturday, and we're closed Sunday and Monday. We do have a lot of great stuff for sale, and it's very reasonably priced. We have a lot of kitchen decor. We have a lot of garden decor. We just have a lot of stuff, and we're always getting new stuff all the time. So make sure you come and visit us. And oh, I can't forget, we also have those wonderful cement heads. We have a variety of them. They come in small, medium, large. And don't forget, on June 4th, we're going to be at the Chic and Unique Vintage Market. It's at the Packing Proving Grounds on Van Dyke between 22 and 23 Mile Road. We're going to have 2 tents there. We're going to have tons of stuff. This is a really good show, so I hope that you'll be able to make it. Now for the online shopping preview. Yep, tonight is online shopping. It starts at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
So I'm just going to go over a few of these things here that we're going to have tonight. So we have the Liberty Farm. It's a tray with handles. I love the graphics of the pig. It is so awesome. It's a large tray. Then I have this scalloped, beautiful pitcher that also is going to be available. I have this 3-compartment type box. It's really cool. Black goes with everything, so let's see. I have this cute little watering can. It feels like it's wood, and it has a really nice finish to it. And there's lavender. I think that's lavender in there. Then let's see, we have this little crate, and in this crate is little green bottles that also have some pretty purple flowers in there. Then we have this ceramic type frame that has a pot on it. And then we have some yellow flowers in that. It's very summery. Next up, we have this keepsake book. It's a book, but however, you can store things inside. It's really pretty. It says Paris. It has a butterfly and some flowers. It's really pretty. It's a pretty thick book, as you can see, for storage. Next, I have this ceramic pig that has like some distressing to it. And he's really cute. Oink, oink. Then I have this pocket, which has, like a pretty flower pattern on it. And it comes with pink flowers. It also hangs. Then I also have this Celebrate candle holder. It's all made out of wood. It can hold a lot of like white skinny candles, and it says Celebrate. It's great for all occasions. I have this little ceramic house that has these little flowers in it. It's just like a little planter. It's really cute. Then I have right here, I have these 2 house candle holders. They're really tall. And we also have these, I want to say canister holders. They could be like some type of, I don't know, vase. What I would do is I would put like a whole bunch of wooden utensils in one and then roll up some really cool, like maybe striped kitchen towels and put it in these. So those 2 are a set. One's bigger than the other. This one's a little larger. This one's a little smaller, but they are matching. Then I have this little wire bird cage. It is so cool and would look great with a plant. I think I do have a plant displayed in it on the website, but the plant, of course, doesn't come with it because I can't shove that. But this would look really good with some greenery in it. Then we have this, it's sort of like a wire kind of holder that has a little nest and a little bird, and you do get a little egg with it. It's really cute. Behind there, we have the sign that says, "This is us, our life, our story, our home." That's great for any kind of family. Then I have this coffee sign. It's very rustic. You've probably seen me shopping for it. I also have this little tote hiding back here. This tote is really cute. It's painted white and it has a little watering can in it. And again, it is filled with flowers. Another thing we have is this Ray Dunn I Love Mom canister. It's really cool. And again, that's by Ray Dunn. So that also will be on the website. Another thing I want to show you is I have this tray. I'm sure you saw me do this as a trash to treasure project. And I'm going to put that up for sale. I really like this one. And it's a tray that has this beautiful paper that's been decoupaged on it.
Oh, you probably couldn't see this. This was kind of tucked in the back, but it's a photo frame. It's sort of like a shadow box, and it has 3 clips. Also, we have this "Give Us Our Daily Bread" sign.
One more thing I have is this espresso sign. It's really cool with the kind of metal there. And it's in the shape of a coffee cup, and it says espresso. So that also will be on the website.
Now, how this online shopping works is at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, everything will be available on my website to purchase. So you want to be on the website at 5 o'clock, and you're going to hit the button shop. Then once you hit shop, then you're going to go to home decor. And on the home decor page at 5 o'clock, all the items that you saw earlier that day will launch and be ready for purchase. Now, the items do go quickly, so if there's something you have your eye on, I would definitely make sure you're on there at 5 to purchase them. If there's more than one item you see that you want to get, I do combine shipping. If the website doesn't do it for you, don't worry, I'll refund the difference. Just make sure you go ahead and purchase it because, again, it does go quickly, and if you're waiting for a response, you might lose out on an item. So I hope that there's something that you see that you might want. And just remember, online shopping is every third week of the month. That is, unless I break something, like an ankle. No, seriously, thank you so much for watching and happy shopping tonight. The next online shopping will be on June 15th, and that is a Thursday at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Well, that's it for this episode of Flea Market Rescue. If you like this episode and you want to see more episodes, make sure to subscribe to my channel and ring the bell. That way you'll get notified every time I post a new video. I'm Kelly Sherry, and this has been Flea Market Rescue.